ルルアのアトリエアーランドの錬金術師4。
Hey, what's up everybody who's actually watching this? My name is bigmacbush, and welcome to the first hour of Atelier Lulua, the Scion of Arland. Now, for those who are not aware, I did in fact play this about 3.5 months ago, but not this game. I played the first game in this quadrilogy known as Atelier Rorona. I suppose I'll keep a link to that in the description below. You want to see that first before this one. But anyway, since we're going to 1 to 4 and not 2 and 3, so let's get to it. See how this goes. I don't think there's anything different in the settings for me to change. I haven't touched any of these. The only thing I really did before this was set it up so I could play on my TV and not my monitor. So to my knowledge, not that this is really any of note, so I'm just gonna ignore this. So let's get started.
釜の混ぜ方はこうで、火加減はこうと。よし、大体わかったような気がする。早速実践と行きたいとこだけど、あれはお母さんのだし、いい加減。よし、決めた。とりあえずお散歩に行ってみよう。話はその後だ。アーキュリス。そこはアーランド共和国の辺境にある小さな田舎町。フェルスガラクセンと呼ばれる遺跡の調査を目的に人々が集まったのどかな場所です。さて、この町には一人の少女が住んでいます。ちょっとつ猛進で元気いっぱいな後先考えない女の子。彼女の名前はエルメルリア・フリクセル。町の人たちからは親しみを込めルルアと呼ばれています。駆け出しの錬金術師である彼女は偉大な母のような錬金術師になるべく勉強中。しかし成果はあまり出ておらず、彼女はもやもやとした日々を送っているのでした。
Prologue, Chapter of Beginnings.
Iつもの鳥も飛んでるね。なんて名前か知らないけどさ。ルルアちゃん。あ、エーファー、ヤッホー。 捕まってよかった。
捕まって？育児院で何かあったの？またアルフがおさらわったとか。
違うの。ルルアちゃんにね、爆弾を作ってもらいたくて。
爆弾？そりゃまた朝からご機嫌だね。てかどうして私に？師匠に頼めばいいじゃん。
それはルルアちゃんに成長してほしいからだよ。
ほんと？なんか別の事情があるんじゃ。
成長してほしいからだよ。
はいはい、わかりました。ま、爆弾くらいならなんとかなるなる。あ、でも材料が足りないよ。エーファ、材料集め手伝ってくれるよね。
うん、もちろん。じゃあ早速出かけちゃおっか。
はいよー。エーファがいれば100人力だね。
Well, that was quick. So, really just throwing you right into it, huh? Okay, hold right bumper to run, like I said earlier. I guess we're heading out. I guess. A new route is available.
さあ出発。今日はな。無言の圧力が。分かったよ。材料を取りに行くんだよね。さあ出発。今日は何が見つかるかな。
Okay. Schedule?
今の予定は。
Oh, basically side quests, or the main quest, if you will. Now, I don't know much about this particular game. I saw this part of the Arland quadrilogy, which is why I basically picked it up. Few rest, save, load, change to BGM. You can change the background music here? Basket, schedule, equipment. Yeah, most ateliers in this series tend to use staffs. Also, I keep noticing that a lot of the time, your leader usually has like a lower, like an easier to say version of their name. Like I said earlier in the cutscene. A Noble Buster? What the hell is this? Oh. It's a fucking bazooka? Well, alright. I guess that's what she uses. Exploration tools. We have no tools. Despite being a early up-and-coming atelier. Packs up a staff. We have to manually pick characters for those. Heck of a cannon. Oh my god. Guide. Yeah, basically we got any information. Let's go. So I know that when we did Atelier Rorona, there was a time limit. I wonder how this is going to go in this one. Because it seems to be a different feel.
よし、たくさん材料を集めちゃいますか。
そうだね。
どうしたのさ、急に笑ったりして。私、変なこと言った？
ルルアちゃんと一緒にお出かけするの久しぶりだなって。
ああ、確かに最近錬金術漬けだったからな。なら今日は思いっきり楽しい。プニプニ、こんな楽しみは求めてない。エーファ、いける？
もちろん。
Ah, battles. In a battle, your goal is to eliminate your enemies. When all enemies' HP is reduced to 0, you win. On the other hand, if all your party members' HP are reduced to 0, you lose. So remember to keep an eye on your allies' HP. In some battles, fleeing will not be an option, so make sure you're always prepared for a battle. And now the battle starts. She's just dragging that thing around? Okay. Attack, skills, items. Little Vice. Deals light physical and magic damage to a single enemy. High feint value. What the hell's feint value? Just what is she carrying? She just bashed the shit out of it for cannon. And a blue pony ball.
いきなり魔物が出てくるなんて。ね
え、神様がルルアちゃんとのお出かけを楽しく演出してくれたのかな。
エーファはそれでいいの？そっか。ならいいや。材料。お、まあな、気が利くね。わざわざ集めてきてくれたの？ってマーナ？
そんな大きな声で呼ばなくとも、私がマーナであることに変わりはないぞ、ルルアよ。
I like the question mark.
マーナちゃん、どうしてここに？魔物が出るから町の外に出ちゃダメってあれほど。
そうだよマーナ。マーナみたいな子供はおとなしく育児院で遊んでなさい。
たかがプニプニごときに大慌てしていたルルアに言われたくはないな。
その口ぶり、さてはずっと見てたな。
もちろん、私に知らないことなどあるはずないだろう。それではさらばだ。
言っちゃったよ。
本当に自由な子だね、マーナちゃんは。
いくらなんでも自由すぎる気がするけどね、私は。さて、もうちょっと材料を集めていこうかな。いいものあるといいんだけど。
Now we're going over gathering. At gathering spots, you can find various materials lying around. Collecting those items is called gathering. Press the A button, or the interact button if you will, next to a sparkling object, and you can gather materials from that spot. Pressing the X button lets you use the swing, I suppose, to hit trees or wooden crates to destroy them and get more materials. Explore this area and collect the materials you need. Because, you know, it's early on, they got to tutorialize a lot of shit. I guess it just makes sense that the sparkling spots would be correct. 30% of the forest has been explored? That was fast. We just showed up. Just casually finding a beehive. Just, you know, doing what you do. Grab another beehive. Grab some rocks. Hit trees, right? Not this one, I guess. If only there's a way to make the camera rotate faster, I probably would have done that. What's about the beehives? Jesus. How is this? Oh.
Atelier に行って早速調合しちゃおう。
アトリエってルルアちゃんのお師匠さんの方だよね。
ああ、うん。お母さんのアトリエはお母さんのものだからね。さあ行くよエヴァ、グズグズしないでほら。
分かってる。待って待って。
Oh, they let me keep exploring. That's nice. They're not forcing me to go back. I just keep going around. Let's keep gathering shit. We still can. That's the Y button. Basket. We got, let's see, 100 slots in our basket. Well, it's more than Rorona's. That's for sure. Oh.
使える。
I don't have any tools, I just hit the shit out of it. Oh, there's a certain limit to how much they could drop. Yeah, it's not dropping anymore. So let's see, 68. For those who are not aware, in my off time, when I'm not like I'm doing anything else, I'm actually trying to beat some of the games I started because of the first hour. An example with this being, I actually have been on and off playing Atelier Rorona in an attempt to beat it. I have yet to beat it, and the thing is that because the game is on a time limit and it's like a 3-year time limit, I haven't beaten it yet because it takes a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I have been enjoying it for what it is, even if some of it's a bit on the tedium part. But you know, it's mainly a item collecting and gathering and then alchemy game. I know that some other games in the series are a bit more action oriented, but not this particular one, for what I can tell at least. Yep, I can't break it. If I could change who's out in the field, I could probably do more damage with Eva. Thanks to her fucking cannon.
野菜はカレーのお供だよ。煮込むと美味しくなるの。
Vegetables are Curry's best friend. You picked up a beehive last. Also, that's a big ass bridge for being out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, B to jump, like you would expect. Grab some more items. Because the thing is that whenever I play a game like this, I'm always in the mood to just collect as much shit as possible before I do anything else. I like having a stockpile because I'm a hoarder. But then again, I'm also a game collector, so I guess being a hoarder is just part of the norm. This is so much shit. And things that one thing I also learned in my time for playing again Rorona is that a lot of the one thing you learn from playing Rorona is that you find out that sometimes materials get way better over time when you haven't been there or when you start progressing through the story. So odds are being in this area won't get us a lot. They'll get us better materials later on in the story, you know, which I doubt we'll get to because we'll only play for an hour. I am a hoarder. Find everything I can. Because I definitely learned to appreciate this when playing Rorona, which, again, apparently, like, I have a map. Can I look at a map?
今の予定は
No. There's no map. Why is there no map? Why is there no map? But whatever. But thing is that whenever you're like one thing I actually kind of learned between this as of right now and Rorona is that a lot of the areas in Atelier Rorona are actually way smaller and more compact than this is. But hey, it is like the 4th game in the same series, so I guess that's fair. Let's go.
楽しいお出かけになるといいね。
Let's head back to town.
おー、今日も元気だね。パカパカ。テケテケ。
すごいよね。大間さんで弾けるアトリエがあるだなんて。
まあね、私も最初はびっくりしたよ。師匠、世界中を旅してるからね。ささ、エーファも入って入って。私の調合の腕見せてあげるからさ。は
ーい、それじゃお邪魔します。
師匠、調合させてください。
おや、ナノマスター、今日も元気ですね。
あ、ドラゴンさん、こんにちは。あれ、師匠は？
マスターなら不在です。材料を拾いに行くと飛び出してしまいまして。
そっか、師匠がいないのはちょっぴり不安だけど、なんとかなる多分。じゃあエーファ、しっかり見ててよね。あのロロライナ・フリクセルの娘、エルメルリア・フリクセルの超絶調合テクニックを。
About ateliers. Check the notes board in the middle of the atelier to save or load the game. Checking the silver checks makes the time pass, but first we'll perform synthesis. You can start synthesis by checking your cauldron. Now, if you have questions regarding the game, check the guides in the main menu. The Ultimate Supreme Knight. Oh, right, I think this is... Ah, yeah, this is DLC stuff that I got with the game. I'm just gonna ignore most of these. No, put them on a container. I don't need to check it. Such as guide. So, check the help section of the guide. You can see a lot more things. You basically just see all the tutorials in case you forget how to play the game. And for those of you who are wondering, or if you care in the slightest, why am I not talking when they are? It's because last time I did that, and I don't want to overshadow the Japanese voice acting, regardless of what it is. We need to make a BAM.
いいですか、エーファさん。調合のコツは釜の混ぜ方と火加減でしてね。
ナノマスター、早くしてください。釜が焦げます。
分かってるよ。
In order to synthesize an item, you must first learn the recipe for it. Select the item you want to make from the recipes you currently know. To perform the synthesis, you must also gather the specified materials. You can check which items you can create right now by referring to the X, triangle, the circle, triangle, and X symbols to the left of each recipe. Circles are ready for synthesis, triangles are ready for synthesis after synthesizing the necessary materials, and X you don't have the necessary materials or alchemy level, so be sure to refer to these symbols when preparing for synthesis. You can currently synthesize a craft, so press A to select it.
何を作ろうかな。
After you decide on a recipe, you'll need to select the materials. There are two types of materials, those specified by item and those specified by category, such as water. You'll need to know how to use both types. When only a category is specified, you are free to use any item that you want that belongs to that single category. First, select an indicated item, a news.
ビビッとくるのは。
Obviously, quality changes a lot in the final product. You can typically see the effect a item's quality has, but usually it's not majorly important, especially early on.
なんとかなるなる。多分。
What's the lowest quality item? 16. Selecting a material with A will cause a checkmark to appear on its icon. The window to the right will display the quality and quantity and other details of the item to be synthesized. The quality display represents the average of selected items. The quantity will depend on the effects inherent in the selected items. Placing the cursor on the item will display a detailed information about the item in the bottom left window. You want to use a material, the effective value will grow, but the number of components of the material. Two gauges? What? Okay. Will display opposing elemental attributes in pairs. For example, ice and fire, and the one carried over will be decided on the overall quantity of components belonging to a specific attribute. In some cases, a tilt in specific attributes may cause synthesis to fail, so the material should be chosen carefully. Because they're all basically the same, it does not matter in the slightest. Beehive, since these are all basically the same thing, I'm just going to look for the lowest quality item I have, which appears to be a 15 thus far. Yep, 15 is the lowest. And ore. 15 is currently the lowest. And 15 will be the lowest. The effective value was increased because fire effectiveness has exceeded a specific value. The higher its effectiveness, the stronger the effects of the synthesized item will be. Also, the effects of an item will come with conflicting attributes will differ from those synthesized with a single dominant attribute. Try various combinations and score the best possible effects. This is also true, again, like I said earlier, in Rorona, where qualities of items and the strength of items will determine the overall effect of the item you're trying to make. An example would be if we have more fire, we will increase more physical damage, and the overall quality of the item will be higher. You'll still be able to make changes even after you select all the materials. If you want to change one of the materials, select them with Y. When you're ready, press A to begin synthesizing. Let's do it. It doesn't matter, it's early on anyway. We made a singular craft. Usually, it will be possible to carry over traits attached to items you use as materials during synthesis. There's a transfer cost attached to all traits, and you can use trait points and transfer up to 3 traits. The higher the transfer cost, the stronger the trait will become. You can also raise the maximum amount of TP through your alchemy level with items, effects, and traits. And get a lot of TP, so you'll be able to transfer even stronger traits. So, how many... We have... Where does it have... How many... Where does it say how many trait points we have? It doesn't say. Oh, never mind, I just blew it. I didn't see it because I'm blind. 60% chance of inflicting slowness. Increases damage to inflict on one target when stunned is by 20%. Yeah. Let's pick that to trait.
爆発すること3回、爆発せずとも調合を失敗すること8回。果たしてこれは上手と言えるのでしょうか。僕には分かりません。うる
さいな。できればいいんだよ、できれば。そうそう、ルルアちゃん、パチパチパチ。
はあ。
とにかくこれで頼まれてた爆弾は出来上がりだよ。ありがとう、ルルアちゃん。とっても助かっちゃった。いいのよ、 いいの、気にしないで。でもさ、エヴァ、爆弾なんて何に使うの？
それはお掃除？
お掃除に爆弾使っちゃダメでしょ。何か隠し事してるな。
そんなことはないよ。全然。
バレバレ、どうしようもないぐらいバレバレ。正直に言いなさい、エヴァ。
ウェルスガラクセンに魔物が出たらしくて、胎児の依頼を先生が受けたんだけど、まあほら先生だから
なるほど、倒せなくて困ってると。仕方ないな。わかった、私たちで代わりにやっつけちゃおう。でもその前に育児院に寄ってく。無理な依頼は受けちゃダメって先生を注意しないといけないから。
ごめんね、ルルアちゃん。
魔物の退治に行くなら準備は怠らないよう。いいですね、ナノマスター。
はいはい、分かってるって。それじゃあ行ってくるね、ドラゴンさん。
Equipping items. You won't be able to use the tools you made in battle or the field unless you equip them first. Go to the equipment in the menu to equip tools. Pay attention to how many you have available. Those in... What tools? We don't have any! But honestly, our one bomb is currently in our inventory, and we can probably make more. Unless you don't let me though. Oh, Lou will. Sweet. Take. No, you make 9 items one go. However, you must remember that when you synthesize multiple items simultaneously, you're not able to transfer traits from the materials you use. So no traits. Yeah, let's make 5. It'll be 3 o'clock by the time we're done. Destruction up. Now, obviously, a lot of times you're gonna need to like worry about like traits overall when you're making any item. However, you need to keep in mind like what you're trying to build overall. You can say how much like fire we're getting from this stuff. It's like burnt. I'm maybe just looking for items that actually has like ones that have like traits that are lit up, so we can see what kind of traits we get. Yeah, we got that. Increase fire level 1. Yeah, so basically because it's not any different from the last one because it's about the same quality is the reason why we didn't get any fire level ups. Make some craft. Awaken effects, awaken quality, faint value, temporary attack up, and accuracy up. Because it's labeled a bomb, we just put it in our pockets. Oh yeah, board. Let's go ahead and save. I honestly feel like most of this gameplay is going to be just me going over tutorials. Which about makes sense, hey. Sorry, Lulua. Let's go to the orphanage north of town. What about Mr. Dragon? I see you're well again today, Nino Master. Alright, let's go. We finally get to walk around and talk to people. Hello! Man, looking at lumber. What am I doing, you ask? I'm checking the timber stocks. Dope. Damn, I don't have a fishing rod. Hello. I'd love to leave Arkless and head out on a journey someday. Man, that sounds nice. I hope you don't mind just steal your crops. You don't need it, right? I can't open chests. Oh, that sucks. You think being a well-to adventurer will let you be able to do that? I'm actually kind of curious to see how this story unfolds, but I know I'm like after this video. Oh, hold on. Arcla is such a wonderful place. Yeah, I'm so glad we moved here. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, I honestly don't think I'll be able to play this one after this video because I feel like I'm gonna want to beat the game in its proper set, and not just like whichever one I want. Despite how simplistic and nice that would be, I would actually rather beat every game in order. Because the kind of player that I am. Hello. You ever have friends visit? Tell them to stay at my inn, will you? Wow. It's all about that money, baby. Hi. Keep an eye out for flashes of light. That's where valuable materials can be found. Thanks. You seem more of a gatherer than I am. Hi. You make multiple copies of the same item at the same time. It's excellent practice. Have you equipped your items? There's no point in having them unless you take them with you. Yeah, but it's like equipment. It's like just rings and I'm not sure what category this is. Unless that's accessories. Because like there isn't really much we have available because we can't really change anything. Tools. Oh, okay. That's how you do it, okay? Let's put all of our bombs in our tool belt. Hi. Welcome. You can come and go as you please. So make yourself at home. How nice. And a shame there's nothing to really do in here, so let's go. I'm just gonna move forward at this rate. I'm wasting too much time just talking to everyone. Town Square.
ねえパ先生元気にしてる？
いつも通りって感じかな。まあ最近お仕事忙しそうだけど。
ああそっか。まあ育児院のみんなを養うためだもんね。
そうなの。私もお手伝いはしてるんだけど。
お手伝いどころかエーファがいなかったら育児院は持たないでしょ。まあ今度は私も手伝いに行くよ。錬金術の依頼でも構わないしね。
待つべきものは幼なじみだね。ありがとうルルアちゃん。そうだ、ところでルルナさん帰ってこないの？
ああお母さん？お母さんもめちゃくちゃ忙しいらしくて。
そうだよね。ルルアちゃんのお母さんすごい人だもんね。伝説の錬金術師ロロライナ・フリクセル。山を壊したり海を割ったりもできるんだとか。
さすがにそれは。いやお母さんならできちゃうかも。まあお母さんがいない間は留守番してるよ。そのうちフラッと帰ってくるでしょ。
そうだね。と話し込んじゃった。
そうだ、先生を叱りに行くんだった。行こうエヴァ。 菜大きく育ってるね。そろそろ食べ頃かな。
ルルアちゃんのお母さんが作ってくれたお薬のおかげだね。お野菜の成長を早めて、しかもこんなに大きく育つようにするなんて、錬金術ってすごいんだね。
でしょ。お母さんも錬金術もすごいんだから。それより今は先生にお説教しないとだね。こら
はいはい。ハルムスター育児院に何のご用？
あ、ルルアだ。ルルア。
ルールアー久しぶりだね。元気だったかい？
元気だったかいじゃないよ先生。エーファから聞いたよ。無茶な依頼を受けたんだって。
ギク。いやー、どうだったかな。
ごまかさない。まったく先生もエーファもどうして私に相談しないかな。
分かってやれよルルア。二人ともルルアに心配かけたくなかったんだよ。
だよ。まあそんなところだと思ったけどさ。先生、その依頼私たちが代わりにやってくるから。
いや、やめておいた方がいい。とんでもなく強い魔物って噂で。
そんな依頼を受けたのは先生でしょうが。大丈夫大丈夫、なんとかなるな。さあ行こうエファ。その魔物に錬金術の力見せてやるんだから。
私は錬金術使えないけどね。じゃあ先生、そういうことなので行ってきますね。
はあ、気をつけて行ってくるんだよ。怪我だけはしないようにね。
よし、目指すはフェルスガラクセンだね。
でもルルアちゃん、先生の言ってた通り本当に気をつけてね。
分かってるよ。エーファもいるから大丈夫。それに私錬金術師だし。それではいざ出発。
So, in the middle of all this, I actually done something I shouldn't have. Give me one moment. Crystal pieces, chain webs, scrap paper. It's materials, like, not gonna bother. But I looked up the wiki and found out more about Rorona. I did not think she was crucial to all the games. And I definitely thought when I heard Rorona, I thought it was a different character. Even though like I said, I was playing off on and off, but hey, shows how little I remember. Ooh.
いつできたのか、そして何のために作られたのか、そのほとんどが解明されていない謎の建造物。多くの冒険者たちが内部の調査を試みましたが、奥地へと進む扉は固く閉ざされており、いつしか調査不可能の遺跡として人々の興味は失われていきました。拠点として発展したアーキュリスも調査の不振により寂れに寂れ、今ではフェルスガラクセンを訪れる人はめったにいないのでした。
さてさて、 魔物が出るっていうのはここだよね。
そう聞いてるよ。いつ出くわすかわからないから気をつけてね。
うん、エーファもね。じゃあ先に進もう。
The depths of Felt Galaxies have been added to the schedule. Break box. Pain web.
糸がこんがらがっちゃった。こっちがこうで。
Good to know that Lulua has some Rorona energy in her.
そうだね。どんなものが作れるかな。
I really should go away and actually beat Rorona at some point. To just laying it off to the wayside.
すごい神秘的な材料だ。すごい。使えそう。
You think you'd be able to get it from that, but I guess not.
これは調合に使えそう。
New enemy? 6 spin, bro.
あれが依頼の。思ってたよりだいぶ強そうなんだけど。
だね。どうする？今からでも逃げた方がいいんじゃない？
いや、大丈夫。私は私の腕前と錬金術の力を信じるよ。ということで、いざ尋常にショー。
厳しいかも。
Boss fight? The life is damage to an enemy. Yeah, you got some points to do this. Jesus Christ. It literally just is a fucking bazooka. Wow. High fame value? Yeah, 2 character hit. Okay, okay, only Lulua use items? I guess that makes sense. Smack the shit out of it. Item. Throw a bam. Look, it was slow, so now its recharge is way slower. We also don't have any healing items. And this is level 15? Holy shit. What does this do? Oh, we stunned it! Oh, shit! Okay, nice. That's the point of Fame's value. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm learning more. I'm learning more.
どうしようエヴァ。強そうなの見た目だけじゃないよ。実力伴ってるよ。
そうだね。なんとかなる。
こんな時に口癖真似しないで。
やれやれ、手がかかるでしだこと。
師匠？ピアニャ師匠？
I will say, she does have an interesting weapon. Not what I was expecting for a third-party member.
はいはい、ピアニャ師匠ですよーっと。大丈夫？怪我してない？
はい、なんとか擦り傷で済んでます。
それは何より。じゃあルルアちゃん、師匠との共同戦線であいつにリベンジかましちゃう？
はい、お願いします、師匠。
よし来た。それじゃあ行くよ。ルルアちゃん、エーファちゃん。
厳しいかも。
Of course, the first time it attacks. return is just a simple bite, not a group attack like last time. High feint value. Gonna hit it hard for some stun damage. Causes weakness. Increases defense of a single ally, applies damage cut 50% before one hit. Just keep using skills. I got a rare drop from that? Level 20, Jesus. Some bat wings. Beast meat. And these are the rare drops, huh? Look at that! Quality 46 and 48. Holy shit, that's some good stuff.
なんとかなった。これも師匠のおかげだ。師匠様様。
あたし様々。あたしが間に合わなかったらどうなってたと思う？ルルアちゃんもエーファちゃんも魔物にやられて大怪我してたでしょうね。いい？ルルアちゃん。ルルアちゃんはまだ駆け出しの錬金術師なんだよ。錬金術を使えるようになって嬉しいのはわかるけど、絶対に無理はしないように。いい？
はい、わかりました。すみませんでした、師匠。
わかればよし。人助けのためだし多めに見よう。あ、でもベノンさんには感謝しなさいよ。私を探して魔物のことを知らせてくれたんだから。
そうなんだ。先生に心配かけちゃったな。
元はといえば先生が依頼を受けたのが原因だから、あんまり気にしないでルルアちゃん。
そうそう、今回の反省を次に生かせばいいんだよ。次に生かせばね。
はーい。
さて、魔物も退治したことだし私は帰る。ルルアちゃんはどうする？
私は育児院に寄っていきます。先生にお礼言っておかないと。
そっか。じゃあ気をつけて行ってくるんだよ。それじゃまたね。
私がもうちょっと強かったら。
大丈夫だよ。ルルアちゃんはまだこれからだから。さあ、育児院に寄るんでしょ。また魔物が出たら危ないし、早く行こ
う。はあ、お母さんまでの道のりは遠いな。
I actually am genuinely curious as to if and when Rorona shows up in this particular story. Because she's getting mentioned a lot, and I'm going to assume she's actually like a pretty pivotal part to the story. We can't explore any further, can we? Kinda sucks, but let's go.
お腹すいた。師匠には叱られるし、今日はいまいちの日だったな。いや、でもまだ今日は終わったわけじゃないし、これからズドーンといいことが。何かが頭に降ってきた。あれ？何か書いてあるけど。 難しくて読めないや。エーファ、読める？
どれどれ？やだな、ルルアちゃん。私のことからかってる？この本真っ白じゃない。何にも書いてないよ。
え？そんなことないよ。確かに後ろの方は真っ白だけど、ほら文字びっしり。
だから何も書いてないけど。
あれ？おかしいな。確かにちゃんと書いてあるんだけど。
ルルアちゃん、疲れてるんじゃない？それか頭を打っておかしくなってるか。まあひとまず本のことは忘れて、育児院でご飯食べていけば？今日のご飯はカレーだよ。
え、そうなの？もちろん行く行く。やったー、カレーだー。やっほーい。
ちょっと待ってよ、ルルアちゃん。まだカレーできてないから。
何気なく暮らしてた日々。お母さんに憧れながらも何もできなかった毎日。そんな生活が変わったのは、そんな生活を変えてくれたのは、この日、この時、この瞬間。いろいろと振り返ってみても、多分私の錬金術師としての時間はここから動き出したんだ。だからこれは始まりの章。真っ白なページに文字を紡ぎ始めた最初の時。
Chapter 1 Chapter of Encounters. Three days later.
ダメだ、やっぱりわかんないや。書いてあることはだいたいわかるんだけど、こうところどころ意味が。
あれ、またその古文書読んでるの？
あ、師匠、そうなんですよ。これ錬金術のことが書いてあるみたいなんです。きっとすごい本なんですよこれ。なんてったって古文書だし。
ナノマスター、違います。古文書ではありません。古文書のように見える本です。
長いじゃん、面倒じゃん。だから古文書でいいの。古文書なの。
はいはい、空から急に降ってきてルルワちゃん以外には白紙にしか見えない本。そういう意味じゃ確かにすごい本なんだけどね。一体どういった類のものなのやら。
それを調べるために私は今頑張ってるわけですよ。
勉強熱心だこと。ま、錬金術の上達に好奇心は大事だからね。そうだねえルルアちゃん、しばらく留守番を頼みたいんだけどいいかな？
留守番？師匠、どこかにお出かけですか？
ええ、調査の依頼が入りまして。
そんなに遠くないから歩いていくつもりなんだ。だからこのアトリエの番よろしく頼める？
はい、もちろんです。留守番くらい軽くこなしてみせますよ。
お、頼りになるね。まあ多分新しい依頼は来ないと思うから安心して。それじゃ行ってくるね。その間ちゃんと自習しておくように。
サボってはいけませんよ、ナノマスター。
はいはい、分かってまーす。 留守番を頼まれたからにはお洋服とか日用品とか家から持ってこないとだよね。てか師匠がいないってことはカレーパーティーしてもバレないのでは？天国だ！よし、そうなったらちゃちゃっと帰ってパパッと準備してくるぞ。
No need to check. Let's just put it all away. But man, Lulua is really dependent on being motivated by my curry industry. But sadly, it looks like we are at time. Did this say our playtime? I need to know. Yeah, just about an hour. So, now that we're done with the gameplay portion of the first hour, let's move on to the last portion. We have to do it through here, don't we? Yeah, return to our menu.
ルルアのアトリエ
Now,
アーランドの錬金術師4。
if you're used to the first hour, you should know how this works, but let's move on to the last portion of the video. Now, like I said, if you're used to the first hour, you know what to expect. However, for those who are new here, if anyone is new here, welcome to the last portion of the video that I call the fortune cookie portion. Now, every game I own is currently in the backlog array. If you want to see my backlog array, you can see the link in the description below to access this site in order to see what games I have. Now, as per usual, we pick games that are only available on my Steam, my Origin, or my Epic Games Launcher. We can do Uplay, PC downloads, Switch downloads, 3DS, or PS4. Reason for the consoles is I don't have a capture card, PC downloads because I can't play anything for YouTube, and Uplay, which are games that basically can't be played because, you know, none of them are actually beatable or something I haven't already played before. As you might expect, we'll be playing games that I have never played before, hence why it's called the first hour. We'll be playing games I'm renting and borrowing from my friend Zenkai on Steam, or Fred or Frederick if you're used to this channel. And as per usual, just below the message, a little bit of text, and below that's open that cookie. Let's see what we get next week for the first hour. Alchemist Generations of War. I remember checking this out, but this was back on when I had a shitty laptop, and apparently the laptop couldn't handle the effects in the game. So, you know, this will be interesting. I'm actually going to see if I have any save, and if there is any, I'll delete it. Because, let's face it, it's been like however long since I played. I should have this installed, actually. Where is it? Provides here in the slightest. Yes. Last played June 21st, 2016. Yeah, that was 6 years ago. And I didn't even actually play it. So, you know, if you want to check that out, make sure you come back again next week for the next first hour of Alchemist Generations of War. I'll see you guys around. Later.